fancy gada Makasio. You cannot tell me that was about compare Kwame Yuji.
Hi guys. You know what time it is when you see this place? It's podcast time. Now welcome to Hyatt Studio. Today, we're not talking anything love, anything relationship. Yes, it's not always when you see us that we used to talk about love. Today we're talking entertainment. We're taking you straight into the industry. But before that, let's welcome our guests.
I'm Nancy Sparta.
I'm A1, aka Active Media.
Okay, so today we have so many men in the house. That is to tell you that it's great to be hot, and I can't wait. Well, like I said earlier, we're talking entertainment today. Well, let's go straight into it. Let's not waste time. We have a few interesting topics that we're taking it today. And first on the list, why do managers sign artists and later cancel the contract within a short period of time? Okay, so who's taking us through?
So the question is, why do managers sign artists and then cancel the contracts within a short period of time, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let me just say this. The reason is that you see, sometimes when a manager should sign an artist and then they get to realize that the artist is not up to their expectations, you understand, you'll end up canceling the contract. Now, some of these expectations are, some of the artists, sometimes they are not ready for growth. You understand? Yeah, they are not ready for growth. Some of them are not teachable. Because if someone should sign you as an artist, you should be ready to listen to them. You understand? They are managing you. They are supposed to oversee the artist's career to make sure that everything goes right for them. You understand? So you, the artist, should make sure that, you listen to them attentively. You understand? Do things you are supposed to do as an artist. So, and also sometimes when there's low returns, maybe he's investing in you, actually spending on you, and then he gets to realize that maybe you are not doing the actual work to bring in money. You understand? At the end of the day, you definitely cancel the contract because he does not want to do this money. So these are a few reasons why some of them cancel.
Okay, I think if the manager does not perform his duties well, there's definitely going to be no return. Because the artist is just there to sing. He is just there to sing.
Yeah, you see, it's the manager is supposed to actually plan everything. But you see, the artist also, you are the product. You understand? It's just like you selling out something to people. You are the one supposed to kind of brand yourself. You are the one supposed to adjust yourself for the people to actually see you and then book me for shows. I don't know if you are getting me. So if you the artist, you're actually not putting more effort. People are actually looking up to you because no one knows your manager. There are a lot of managers out there that we don't actually know them. You understand? The artist is more popular than the manager. So if you, the artist, you don't demonstrate what you can do to the people out there, trust me, you wouldn't get shoes to play. You see that? And so these are some of the reasons why, you end up canceling some of the contracts.
So this is about money and discipline.
Yeah, this is about money and discipline. You, the artist, should discipline. We are more like a student. You see?
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about talent. How does talent also result in cancellation of contracts?
I think with talents, I think everything has to do with the talents because the first thing the manager will see before signing the artist is basically the talents, right? And the potential the artist has to be great. So I think the first thing is the talent. Because if you can't produce good music, you won't be able to get loyal listeners. You understand? So, or is there something like good music?
Yeah, there's good.
That's good news.
Good music is basically the music that the people like.
Right.
You understand?
But we have good music also. It's not about, for me personally, it's not about what the people like out there. But good music is about the message you send across. You understand? Actually, let's say maybe over here, we all understand that. Sorry to say, preaching the smoke of marijuana and all that in a song, actually here in the society, it's not acceptable. You understand? So, I'm not sure to rate it. One will say if you actually end up preaching marijuana, taking of marijuana in a song, it's good music. You understand? Maybe individual are different, but you generalize it to look at, I mean, like life together. You understand? So for
Yeah, for me, so good music is something that I can dance to. Sometimes it's not about the message that is bringing.
so music goes deeper than you just listen to it.
That's all. Sometimes music, right? I'm saying the things I'm saying based on maybe majority. Okay, you understand? Because I don't think the manager cares about like, if you are preaching your songs, you are making songs to be played in the club. If there are dividends coming, you understand? He's in it to make money. He's investing in the artist to get returns. You understand?
Yeah, but an example is this guy. Wow, that was I've forgotten his name.
Okay.
So a Nigerian artist be he like his songs always create vibes. Like
I think
Yeah. If you are not making seriously easy on the trend,
You see, as a reality,
the people like
so you see, as a manager, honestly speaking, personally, you shouldn't be focused on making the money alone. You understand? He's an artist, he's an artist, but at the end of the day,
I mean I'm the foremost.
all right, guys. So let's look at the next question here. Do artists in Tamale face this more than those in the Southern?
come again, come with your face once.
Do they face this cancellation of contracts more than those in
Is
the?
there any way it's contracts?
over here, I'm not sure they don't know.
Most of them are
I start to be corrected, but I'm not sure they go into contract. Over here, it's just verbal agreement. They start to recall verbal agreement. So mostly, so
Once it things go sour.
yeah, so that is why mostly you see it on entertainment interviews, and then people come to have issues with the artists they have invested in. And even here in Tamale, I can tell you that most of the time there's no difference between a financier and a manager. They end up mixing everything together. I'm telling you something.
Shrek state.
So because it's a verbal agreement, you see, we are humans. The artist is growing. He gets to a level where he feels like, oh, Charlie, you can't control me anymore. You understand? And then you also feel like he's betraying you. But if everything was to be on paper, at the end of the day, you can take him on. You understand? Yeah. So over here, but I'm starting to be corrected. What I know is that
your sons, no contract. Like,
You take back your songs. I think you like you sponsor
it's about like rating. Yeah, it's
so you take back
Oh, okay.
yeah. So over here, so
every money that comes from like those music goes to you.
So in Tamale entertainment, there's something like contracts between
You don't say there's such a contract. It's contract, but that's contract, but like they mostly like go on to
understand.
yeah, you see, let me explain this very simple. That's why I said verbal agreement. So basically, it's about you and I just agreeing. I told her you are my artist. I want to sign you for 5 years. You see, and when you go to play shows, at the end of the day, my percentage is going to be, let's say, maybe 20%, and the rest goes to you, the artist. For example, it's verbal agreement. I just said it to you. There's no evidence anywhere. If tomorrow I disagree, you understand, I end up having issues with you, you understand? It's just going to be your word against my word. There's no evidence. It's not on paper. I didn't sign. You didn't sign. You can't take this to court. No one can take me on. I stand by my words, knowing very well that I'm lying, but I will tell them that no, we never talked about this. You see? So these are some of the reasons that leads to all these things.
Well, I think with this information right now, I mean, you guys should do better. The artists and the managers, people should do better. So, okay, with this cancellation of contracts, who is really to be blamed? Is it the managers or the artist?
Well, for me, I think I'll blame the artist. My reason is
Well, for me, I think I'll blame the managers.
I will blame the artist.
for me, I think it depends.
And
I also
well, for me, I'll blame the artist. My reason is very simple because I have witnessed not once, not twice. You understand? Internally, in the past, I've also been with a musician before. RIP to the late SKY, the Tamale boy, Double T, One Naira. You understand? DJ Oja, he was the manager, Drink and Record. We were there. Alaji Sadek Cyber of Saganity, we were there. We used to see how they used to manage artists and all that. So aside then, even in Tamale, I have few friends who are actually investing in artists. And at the end of the day, trust me, the artists will even go and play a show somewhere and wouldn't even tell you. You will later find out, tell this here in Tamale. Yeah, you understand? So if you're a manager and then you do all your budgets to make sure that their music career will, you understand, and then at the end of the day you get to.
That sounds like betrayal.
That's betrayal. Yeah, that's betrayal of it.
It's happens a lot here.
Yeah, so it's
Well, the reason why I think is the manager's fault is some of them they just go in for temporal hype. Let's say this person releases this song that everybody's going gaga because of that song. Then yeah, they just rush, come to sign this person, and then talent is something that you sit down and then you sink in, then you let it flow. But then the person sits in and then it's all flowing, and now you are frustrated because you have invested and you are now expected. You see the thing? So it's
yeah, you see, let me say something here. There's something we call trial period. You sign an artist and then you give them a period of time. That's where you observe them, you get to know more about them. You see, a lot of things comes into this cancellation. You understand? For example, it's not about the artist not being talented or they cannot actually do their work. But sometimes, some of them, you end up having conflict over money. All these things, you understand? Personality also counts. So a lot of things goes into this. It's not just about writing the song and all that. I can't be a manager to you. You're a very good artist.
Actually, it's always our money.
Yeah, most always have money. And like I just said, conflict over money. At the end of the day, they had issues. Oh, I was supposed to take 80%. You said 20%, but why are you now changing? Blah, blah, blah. A whole lot of things.
is it because it's not documented now? Like, where is the evidence?
I told you earlier. So verbal agreements mostly causes all these issues there.
Guys, talking of management, that takes us to our next topic. Our next topic is, why do artists prefer working with a team over a manager?
I think working with a team gives them more freedom to do whatever, to be creative however they want.
Okay.
The turban chance ka to no the borsha. On chant non show. O in bon utashan kuenta. You understand? Basically that's it. What's that no issue? Be on your program, Sally. If he gets a program to do and then they are paying him, whatever he will hand over to the team is what he will decide.
Really?
Yep. But it's no better say this. Okay, but we have managers in teams too. Or the artist usually gets to choose the manager.
But you see, her question is, why do artists choose, some artists prefer to be with a team rather than a single manager?
Yeah.
A single manager. So let me just tackle this. You see, saying a single manager, you see, to manage an artist or to do the work is a lot.
Right.
A single person can't actually do all these things. You understand? You see, so most artists will prefer to be with a team. So let's say, for example, if I should have about 8 people in the team, you play the role as a PR, you promote the songs on social media. You understand? You play the role as this, you do this, you do this. You understand? It comes together to push the work so that everything will move forward. But for a single manager to manage an artist,
You even be frustrated.
let's be honest, they are more focused on the business aspect. Like over Sika. So they are more focused on the business aspect.
I think the both of them want money. The two of them.
They want money, but mostly people putting money on you. You are the one putting money on. And there are a lot of things we should be doing. So and mostly with a team, I think there should be a financier. You understand? A manager basically is just someone who makes sure he sees that the artist, maybe the kind of album you have to release, they lobby for shows for you and all that. But the financier, he has to pay for the studio bills, production, buy your place for you, video shoot. The financier is the one supposed to do all these things. So it depends on the kind of team you have. As a shisha bonus and you, let me say this, let me part this. It's very important. Most of the artists, they make mistakes, but another mistake, Shelley. I'm an artist, team, you don't go and choose people because and brother. You don't do that.
I mean, do that a lot here.
That's so abysmal. You don't do that. Let me explain this. You see, I ain't choose like me the reason is that maybe we're a financier. I said I'm a come until Arzan. I choose a long ball because there's on me DJ and pump or told before shoes for me. I choose a long ball because me unwait or me drepe and some other bass shabiana or she dress in it. So team man, can hear you are a fashionista. You actually know more about dressing. Only thing chang shoe. About I woman yamu kayu. Oh, you know, and at the end of the day, is a million to understand is a amount tam lama with chance. So she shall you, but you don't bring those people to your this thing. But sorry, the parent told us she said.
Come on, like, then Karabali, Mali, yeah, brother. Like, the two brother man met inside of another.
I heard about shop. Yes. On there's a place on for La Farlana, he grabbed right there. So to your brother, but little man knowledge. Kali hila niya ben shop coconut to so because we know a lot of guys here in Taman. The drama artists just because they want to get girls or whatever. No, oh, definitely. And never take that on.
Also, the time is nepotism. Sometimes they try to choose people they can control.
You can control, right? You don't
Understand?
and
So
it's always good, like I always say, try to be teachable. Uncle Toby even shakam in life. Me even shall relax. Can explain that to my camp last. You understand? No poor man can benefit you. What's it about no this? Ne even shaka woman as an artist. Karkuchen so no can understand. Man no ko zaraku to learn ye. You see that thing? So people should always try to be teachable. It's good. So yeah.
Okay. So about that being said, does it make managers feel sidelined?
I don't get the question.
Let's
Team.
Yes, like with that choice, artists preferring to work with team over managers, does it actually like put the manager aside?
You see, the team, they are actually playing the role of a manager. Just that team in Yawa, but they are all trying to play the role of a manager.
So are you saying that of like different types of managers? We have their own manager, their own head.
Are you
But you just boxing everything.
are you saying that with the presence of a team there wouldn't be a need for a manager?
No, we have a manager and then a finance
A
team.
manager is actually
Someone who oversees the
I've seen they want start managers. Some managers.
No, I feel like the team. So the team is all under the manager.
You see, the question came as in, why do they choose a team over a single manager?
Right.
So with this question, which means the manager won't be part. Team
Right. So like with that being said, like does it usually push the managers aside?
yeah, it pushes managers aside because our managers won't be part of.
You can
But it's just that the team, the actual
still have a manager.
Yeah, it can be possible, but most little mona out in your Kasokuma team, or ya the other. Manager be that biane. The way you know born your manager can never so lana, it will be very hard. How can you also like offering someone from around and everyone will just go what you're supposed to.
It's probably going to be a name only.
How good
Within the team,
Zaranya,
you just choose one person, place the title of manager on the person.
but he's still part of the team.
It's super understandable, but that's not part of the team. But if you are talking about outside investments into the artists, in with respect to them being a team, that's a different thing. Because the team usually it also has a manager. But if you're talking about outside this thing, outside the managerial this thing, I think the manager, if there's going to be an outside manager, I think the manager will also want to bring his or her own team to manage in order to manage the artist well. Konku kularno ani kachika zunum taba.
Yeah, can trust that.
So
It's not only about you, the manager. The artist is also involved. You cannot go and bring people that I don't know about to come and manage me to come in.
yeah, that depends on the agreements. Cause if I'm a manager and I want to manage an artist, I have the vision I have for that artist.
What about my vision?
That's you negotiate. So let me have a vision for the artist. Maybe the artist also has his or her vision. Then we sit down, we talk, we sort things out.
Correct.
Then we now sign a contract or something.
Contractors. So there are some of the managers, they allow you to even work with your team. You understand? They allow you to even work with your team.
Yeah, so that way, so that in case of whatever that happens, is onto you.
Because some of the music artists, mostly because they've been with the team for a very long time before getting the manager. Mostly the manager just serves as a financier, like I said earlier. You understand? So a clear example is this guy, Don D. Dundee intermarried. Good. Dundee has his team, Azales. And then recently, not long ago, I think La Rich Entertainment, there's a certain guy in Accra. I actually don't know his name. So he's now helping Dundee. But looking at the whole story, the guy is actually spending on Dundee, investing in him. But La Rich Entertainment as a team with Dundee, they are just playing the role of, like, let's say managers. They support the guy, they promote his music and all that. But that other guy, that La Rich Entertainment, he just doing what? Investing in the cast. He's just more like a financier. You understand? So it happens that way. That one.
All right, guys, let's look at this question. Do artists feel safe when they have like a whole squad around them?
You're talking about the
Yeah,
management.
yes, a management team.
Yeah.
Yeah, they feel comfortable. You actually have to feel comfortable.
Do you?
Can we,
Do you have to trust people like that? I mean,
you see, let's be honest. You see, there are
it's business. No reason why you should be like very careful. You should be skeptical about the people around you.
yeah, but you see, let's be honest here. There are certain things you do, you can't actually do them alone, whether you like it or not. We know there are people who are bad, there are people who are good, but you give them time. You see,
To prove themselves.
when you have no evidence of someone being a bad person, you can't actually pinpoint this person and say you are bad. I won't work with you. And
Some people, their faces are too.
you don't judge that way. But if that way is wrong, you see, it's wrong. So as an artist working with those guys, no, it's normal. You should feel safe. You understand? Just that you should know what you are supposed to your achievement and what you are supposed to get at the end of the day. Just make sure you are not cheated. That is all, and you do what you are supposed to do. So they feel, for me, I think they feel safe.
I also think they feel safe because you are all in it to make, let's say, money. You're all in it to make money. So you are all driving towards the same goal. Then everybody, they have no reason to sabotage you. Because you are the head of, you are the only the face of the organization. So if they do anything to tarnish that image, the income that was flowing to them too, that will diminish or stop. Yeah. So I don't think they have any reason to do anything bad to you.
Unless, of course, maybe one or two people have their intentions. We are humans, you know. Once you have what as a research, you take. So there are a few people who might have different intentions towards you.
What a great. Guys, that brings us to our third topic of the day. Should media presenters manage artists?
Media person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
media practitioners. I mean, a radio presenter.
Person like
Yeah.
the face manager.
Yeah, for example, or said the Sarah manages county.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There is also thing that's true.
For me too, I think it's actually normal.
Would that be fair to other artists?
But that isn't my concern. I'm signed to manage you. You see, yes, yeah. So I'm there to promote you, and maybe I have an insight of like how music business goes. So I will know how to do my thing. Whatever everybody thinks about me, they're
I mean, as a human being, you should have conscience.
conscious about what. So that means that you shouldn't work with an artist or because other artists will feel sidelined.
I think she is trying to ask you whether you can separate the two. You being a media presenter and then you managing an artist. Because you can come to your show or your program, promote your artist, and the other artists will feel like, oh, you are being biased.
Okay, a clear example is just G-Face. Maybe like mostly he has more
Gadam.
and like the opponents who are feeling some way about
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what she's trying to say.
But for me, if Gadam comes like to work with him, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Why?
Like, yeah, the artist approach you that he wants to work with you. And maybe your agreement upon going through everything, you've seen that
Well, you know,
I work with the artist.
as a media presenter, you have like such a big as platform, right?
And I'll be managing you and so not be biased.
Okay, that's
What don't I see that?
that's what I actually wanted to know.
Yeah, I can be managing and still be playing other people's songs.
So how would you do that if you were one? How would you do that?
If I come on my drive, I'll be playing their songs. Or I'll have to play only, maybe if I'm managing fast get, I'll have to play only fast get I move on. You used to say my listeners,
And maybe,
once only fast stand up.
and so how, and maybe in this, our music industry, there's always beef. If your artist is having beef with another artist, and you know definitely your artist is wrong, you come out to your on your platform.
Some people are shameless. They
How you see that? But I think it's actually normal because that way it helps you, the artist. You have upper hand because the one managing you is actually a media transition. You see that?
so you're saying that's just like smart business and that's not bias.
Well, I actually don't want to say it's biased because you see, they all have their reasons. The fact that he's an artist and I'm a media practitioner doesn't mean that I shouldn't manage him. And I can't also consider how the other artists will feel. And then you understand, and not managing him. So what I would say is that it gives the artist an upper hand.
No, I feel like you should use your
But that's
platform.
basically being biased.
Yeah, I don't.
The only thing that gives you an upper hand is
I'm trying to play smart, so I don't want to use. I don't want to use bias.
you're just saying it in a different way.
You need to use your platform responsibly so that so we could just avoid these bias issues.
I don't see bias on this. If actually the bias belongs to me that we should what's the biasness on this? Come.
You are not you. Let's say there's more like two jobs on you, right? You are a manager and then a media presenter.
Yeah.
Yes. So now you cannot come and use your platform to solely on your personal gains. Right?
Like I also use it for my personal gain.
Yes.
And I also
It's legal.
But it's not right.
This is you giving your
that's what this of like
exposure.
maybe my boss is right.
No.
Even your audience come after you. Their fans, those artists that you are cheating, their fans will come after you.
I'm not cheating any artist.
If the artist, for example, what is the artist? Sammy Flex. He's a media practitioner, Sammy Flex. The one can do any Shatawali. And he still manages Shatawali. So you can't tell me that Sammy Flex, if he should go to his social media platform, be posting about Shatawali, hyping him, writing nice things about Shatawali. You can't tell me that he's biased because there are other dancehall artists in Ghana. You see that?
He's biased. He is biased.
Yes, there's no bias. He's working with an artist that is as approach him for them to work. And you're working. Maybe if other artists are approaching to you, have worked with them.
I think he's starting entertainment. He should enlist all of them, bring them all out, give all of them the exposure. Okay, it shouldn't just be like
No, I can't give all of them exposure.
You can those who deserve. We are talking about those who deserve it.
Yes.
Definitely, you can see that. Oh, this person also deserves to be exposed.
Yeah, that one.
That one deserves exposed. So, like, because I'm managing this artist,
Basically, because and everyone is entitled to you. Like if you are a media practitioner, every musician is entitled to you.
that's why I said those who deserve it. Those who deserve it.
it's not only your artist that is
That's why, as an artist, like maybe like for instance, you made a deal. Maybe you going to so
That's a problem on the artist's part. But artist man gonna to tigila mako mele. That's what we are talking about. And that doesn't suit me.
I'm coming. Touch on here. Do you see the reason is that I don't know my can remember. I can't find a reason. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be a serious person. I would let you know that Sarma. No, but
When I was starting his anime, I said those who deserve it. Okay, you Malik. That's what we are talking about.
he said, well, bias. You are also biased because if you can differentiate this between those who deserve it, the skill.
Every rational man can differentiate that.
gentlemen. This is
That's special.
This was to the business.
I said we are moving to the fourth point. So listen to me.
wow.
Yes. So the fourth point, the fourth topic. Let's hear it. Can northern artists clash with southern artists?
Flash with them as a light scene.
Yeah.
Change or something like the way
We do
that and
when we say clash in entertainment, it means competition and rivalry.
Compete with them.
Yes.
best of talent.
Exactly. I mean,
In terms of everything that will make you an artist,
most famous, all of that.
for me, I'll say no. You can't compare northern artists, Umwana artists, to Southerners, man. The reason is simple.
Yeah, still us.
It's not that in
There are advantages.
the part in dislike Laban being one of our One, the reason is that, we are in Ghana. Lack of decentralization, whether you like it or not. All the opportunities are in Accra.
Yep.
The Bella South, the big EJ houses are there.
Yeah.
It's not arguable.
That's what the spotlight is.
Yeah, you understand, whether you like it or not. So if Fancy Gada markets you cannot tell me that was about compare Kwame Yuji.
But in comparing them to the Tony talent wise, maybe Fazenda to Chong against Kwan Budi talent twice. Maybe it's just the exposure, maybe other things go. Always on beats fans got a bad in character is followed on fans got a edgy.
Is it even advisable? Is that even advisable?
So all Daniels,
To have a clutch.
Is it as a music there, as I said, disadvantage, this is normal. So it wakes you up. Comparison wakes you up. It's good. But honestly speaking, I think comparing Nordness artists to South Mount actually will be difficult. But Bangira to Apamo. You understand? But Bangira to Apam Garamwana.
Oh yeah.
You understand? I want to bounce my Pambian. One thing about them, let me tell you today. One artists in my Pambian, they are more focused on lyrics. He's an artist. But that alone doesn't make you an artist. A lot of things comes together. Branding. But you're a pump. My boss could be a kakumi boss. Dondi is a clear example. But my uncle Dondi, he's a lyricist or Paulo man. But honestly speaking, Dondi, his appearance, the way he talk and all that, it doesn't. It doesn't. You understand? The international market. As an artist, I thought you should be interview. There's a way you talk professionally. Can you say? All these things is part of your personality. Because there are people out there who are actually looking at you. You understand? So it doesn't take only lyrics to become it. Sapode is a very clear example. Let me give you a clear example also. Sapode and Yakun. I be all Yakun. They are all tema rappers. The difference between Sapode and Yakun is just branding. That is all.
Okay, guys. I think we are falling off. Yeah. So you mentioned that clash is necessary.
Yeah, it's necessary. It will raise the artist up. It's good. Clash is necessary.
I think in as much as it brings hype, it also promotes division, don't you see?
Yeah.
Division in music is very normal, very normal.
Yes, but then clash will even make it worse.
You should just know what you are doing as the artist. It happens everywhere. You understand? Jamaica, Movado, and then Vice Cartel. Look, Movado, Vice Cartel. You understand? All these people, they were clash between them. So Sokanda is more branded. You should have a strategy.
The two help from
You understand it? Afan Sigara and Makasio, Tamale. You understand it? When you right, man. Do you know that, man? Sokanda Malo and Shah, final way out. So it's good.
I go say that beef made their careers.
yeah, I think it's like the player, like
Very essential in making their career.
Okay, this beat we are talking about, is it the fans that bring them up, or the artists that
sometimes it's the fans.
No, all the time is their fans. Those people, they know how to flow they'll bring the beats and they'll flow the beats.
Yeah, they fuel it, but sometimes it's the artist.
Sometimes it's the artist. Sometimes it is the artist.
But the fans spoil it.
The fans wall it. Because they feel like, oh, Charlie, I'm a fan of you. I can't see you understand. To all the other artists, you understand. So there are those who hold it for it. And you, the artist too, you would definitely want to do something to make your fans believe that, yes, you are in the world this thing. And then at the end of the day, you have to win. You see that thing? So definitely, I think it comes from both sides.
And sometimes to the top of a PR, like a cushy don't be show.
So there's a strategy. Like, those we are doing around there. You understand? Can you enjoy our bullet? You understand?
I think instead of a clash, that's an unsolicited opinion though. I prefer a collab, like a collab between the southern and the northern. That will actually bring up the northern.
But honestly, I think beef sells more.
Beef sells more also. I mean, there are
Yes, but then it will die. It will die like within a short.
Like for the sauce, but it's gonna last for a
See, beef will only be centered in Ghana, in that country. But then if it is a collab, let's say Sarkozy and then this fancy one of the songs. They traveled even outside.
Yes.
Surprising. But
If we are not, if I beef will settle now, but I don't think so though.
We are not against collaborations or everything, though. I don't say, oh, because
I know deck fans and young boy fans who don't talk to each other.
exactly. Fuck it.
Yeah. Another thing is that mostly we are humans. It's like we think this is about defeat.
oh yes.
The human brain gravitates towards meditivity.
Yeah.
People are shining on ability. So understand it. Sell more, it will sell more.
Yeah.
It is normal to use so. So immediately we see sell or understand it. So mostly it happens that way. So the normal and tale. So for the manifest will be for that about cancer can more drop on strong man and will have wait to that is strong man medical can more drop on God. Even if you don't understand Ashanti or tree. The I downloaded the Banakunya only for man. You understand? You are being pushed to listen to it, so I think it sells more.
Okay. Well, that brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us today. I mean, today was really a great one. Yes, I know my audience would agree to this. Today was a great one. And yes, over to you guys, like we always do. Well, it's over to you now. Let's hear your thoughts, okay, in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Tell us what you think. That's what we want to know, okay? This is what we think. Yes, over to you. Bye.